Go potty. Go potty. Yeah! Hey, I'm a little chilly. How about this? Oh, your balls are wet. Scratch that. Never mind. False alarm. What's going on, guys? I had to make a little bit of breakfast. Oh, that's gonna be way too high. You guys are gonna be staring at my stomach. Alright, y'all. What's up? Good morning. Just moved into the house and I planned on going to a couple different places, but it's snowing, if you haven't noticed. So, and I'm allergic to snow, so I can't go outside. And I'll go ahead and show you. It's bad enough for me. I'm not driving in that. You might want to drive in that, but I don't want to drive in that. I don't care to drive in that. Instead, today's my first day off in what feels like a month. So, that's a no. Man, all I talk about is games and lifting. Oh, that's what I could touch on. My lifting routine, right? So essentially, I have a chest day, leg day, back day, arm day, and then I rotate back down to a chest day. Now, I don't have, that's all I've got. I don't have any like planned rest days, but I think it's good to integrate those when I feel like I need to, right? Everybody's body is different. Everybody's recovery is different. Everybody's motivation and like work ethic, all of it. It's all different. So to me, this has worked. It's what works for me. I've played around with it, which I think that's the exciting, fun part about lifting in your routines is you can play with it, right? You can move things around. You can readjust. See what works better, maybe, than, you know, someone else might have referenced something and inject that. It's great. As of right now, I have like my full arm days, right? I used to do just a shoulder day because I felt like I wasn't hitting that well enough, so I wanted to make it its own day. But then I'd go in and not hardly do anything. I would do 3 exercises in 20 minutes, and that's it. Like, that's a waste of time. So, and instead of doing like a push-pull, I think that's just trying to hit too much and too little of a time frame, because I don't want to be there for 3 hours. I don't mind it, and I have before, but I prefer doing, I like to try to keep it within an hour to an hour and a half, right? Like I said, that's just what works best for me, my schedule, my routine. I think the more I can do in a smaller amount of time, the better the outcome for me being able to make that time and put it toward eating, right? Or decompressing. I think that's big. And then, I mean, fucking sleeping, right? You gotta sleep, you gotta rest, you gotta recover. Today is probably gonna be legs. Probably. It's gonna be legs, I think. No, it will be legs. Today is legs. I've been trying to kind of integrate both strength and bodybuilding movements. Not necessarily movements, but rep ranges, essentially, right? With the weight and the reps. Well, I burn it out, right? I hit that muscle, and then I'll try to go heavier weight towards the end of my workout of that movement. And I think it helps me not lift too much, where if I was to warm up and then go straight into it, I could probably do a lot that's great, but it's not what I'm after. I want to put blood in the muscle and then go from there, pushing that heavier weight. I think that concept to me is really important for muscle growth. And another thing I've gotten to, like I said, being able to look at other people, see what they have to say. I've been able to also integrate, I'll do that pre-lift of getting blood into the muscle, decent weight, right? getting a good workout in. I'll up the weight, even out the reps a little bit. I still shoot for 8. I think 8's a good number. But you know, if I get 5, whatever. But that's the idea behind it, right? I want to be in that struggle zone. And I think that's prime. But then I've also integrated at the end of that, if I'm like feeling okay, right? Necessarily as far as like fatigue and the muscles, then I'll go in and I'll essentially I'll repeat that beginning portion. I do more holding, right? The holding movement. So like for a squat, I'll go down and I'll hold it at that bottom. Triceps, I'll pull down, keep it extended, hold it, right? Really pronunciating the contraction of that muscle. I think that's also really important. Because at that point, you'll be tired, you'll be exhausted, you'll be fatigued, but then you're giving that time. It's a lighter weight, so it's no big deal. It's still gonna feel harder because you're exhausted. But giving that time for you mentally being able to contract the muscle and tell yourself, hey, mind to muscle connection, this is what it's like to be at full contraction, and hold that for a little bit. And I'm just trying to get the most out of it you can. So today's gonna be legs. I wanna hit probably, I wanna today probably do more. I'm gonna use different equipment. They've got these, I've never even used them before. I don't know, but it's a glute and hamstring based. So I'm still gonna hit extensions because I fucking love that shit. But I am gonna try to isolate a little bit more with the glutes and the hamstrings especially. I've always lacked in that area. So that's gonna be my plan. And then we'll go from there. So I'm gonna finish eating. And yeah, you'll follow me around. So we'll see how that goes. Editor me. So we ended up making it to the gym. Come to find out, the camera wasn't recording. The audio was bugged. I'm not too sure necessarily. I think actually the things might have been dead, but I recorded a little bit of the workout. A lot of it was hamstring focused and glute focused, but mostly just basic stuff. These squats here, leg extensions, leg curls, and whatever else calf machine I could find. And to finish it all off, of course, with the pose down, little side chest, trying to pop out the hamstrings a little bit there, and of course that front pose. So yeah, that wraps all that up. Hopefully it's not too brutal of a video, but it was kind of fun piecing it together, and hopefully I can stay dedicated to continuing on this little journey. So thanks for watching if you made it this far. Peace out.